Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Power of Ray, and thank you for watching. This is Atieng, and today we are on a very powerful journey to learn about how to overcome the negative thoughts of limitation. Yes, the negative thoughts of limitation. If you are somebody who is in the state of mind of thinking limit of yourself, this video is going to help you. Watch it. Just be patient. Watch it from the beginning to the end. The information I'm going to give you here are going to help you understand yourself and oppose the thinking of seeing yourself limited to do something. Okay? I have been there. Okay? I have been somebody who always think that I'm not good enough. I was somebody who always think that I cannot achieve something great. I was somebody who always think the worst. Okay? But I find myself out of it. Thinking limit. Okay? When you overcome the thinking of limitation, this doesn't mean you will be free from sometime thinking negative. Okay? Mastering the powerful state of mind, which is the spiritual state of mind, is knowing that you are not a limited being. It is knowing that you are something beyond, which is the spirit, which is represented by Nut. And this is why I wanted to teach this using the picture of Nut. Nut is the goddess of ancient Kemetic spirituality. Okay, when you say Nut, you see Nut in the picture of a cow, and you see some people looking up on the cow. Okay, mean those are people studying the stars. Okay, to master their powerful state of mind that is beyond the limitation. That is what Nut is. Nut is beyond the limitation. And to understand what Nut is, I did a video yesterday and I explained a bit about Nut. Nut is the watery myth that the scriptures say that in the beginning there was a watery myth. And in a watery myth, it was a body of creation. And things were created out of it. Okay? There's another story that Nut was stuck in sexual embrace with Gap. And Ray, the creator of other nine principles, sent God to separate them. And when they were separated, Nut gave birth to 5 children, which are Asa, Nepsi, Set, Heru, and the 5 children of Nut. Okay? And I said, the wisdom. Okay? This story of Nut giving birth to 5 children is mean the separation of the 2 principles of the worldly, which is Set and Nepsi, and the other 3 principles of the spiritual world, which is Aset, and Heru. Aset and Heru. Is there another kid? Aset and Heru. Yep. Those are the spiritual principle. I think I'm missing one of the Nut child. Okay, so Nut has 5 children. She has Asa as the eldest son, Aset has the daughter, Nepsi, which is the worldly principle. Okay, we have Heru as the spiritual principle. Who am I missing? Am I missing someone? So, two worldly principle, which is Set, Nepsi, the worldly principle, and the spiritual principle, Asa, Aset, and Heru. Okay, so not giving birth to those 5 principles represent the worldly being separated from the spiritual world. Okay, and this creation represents the clarity. Okay, the clarity of somebody who have mastered the spiritual consciousness, somebody who have raised their energy to the higher energy. Okay, if you can do that, you can separate the worldly from the spiritual world. Okay, so how do you master Nut? Okay, as I have explained, Nut is beyond. Okay, she is beyond the limitation. So for you to master your negative thought of limitation, you have to come out from your limit thought and see yourself as the spirit being who is not limited to anything. Okay, so how do you overcome the negative thought of limitation? Not to think worse. Okay, so this is how I overcome. Sorry, this is how I overcome. I will talk to you how I overcome the thought of limitation. As somebody who used to be thinking like, I am not good enough to create anything. Okay, I am not perfect enough. I am not educated. Okay, this is how I overcome it. How I overcome it is taking care of the self. Because to overcome something, you have to start focusing on the self. Okay, which means focusing at the moment. Okay, focusing, paying attention on my attitude. Because sometimes, negative thought emanate from our attitude, the attitude of our mind. Okay, when we always think negative or positive, it always comes from the subconsciousness and conscious mind. That way this thing come from. So focusing on the moment. So when I'm focusing on the moment, I am focusing on the positivity. This doesn't mean I reject the negative way of thinking when it comes. When I find myself thinking negative, I just focus at the moment, at that thoughts at the moment. Okay? And trust me, when I was doing that, okay, I find myself thinking more negative, thinking more positive, thinking more positive, okay? And what I was doing there is practicing righteousness. Practicing righteousness. When I said practicing righteousness, I was doing the thing to show kindness to myself and to others. Kindness, love, respect, compassion. Okay? This positive way of thinking create more light in the mind and in the heart and in the body. Okay? These positive thinking of the self are what we call God. Okay? Try to fill your mind with positive vibes, which are love, respect for the self. These things have to start with you. Start practicing them within you. Be kind to yourself. You even tell yourself, I am kind to myself. I am kind to myself. I love myself. I love others. I am compassionate to myself. Practice these things. You will find yourself filling your mind with them. Okay? When we come to negativity, okay? When we have that internal talk, like I'm not good enough, I am a sinner, God will not listen to me because I am not a good person, okay? Or if other people say negative thing about you and you believe, okay, you always think like you think worse about yourself, okay? When you always think worse about yourself, you are filling your mind with darkness, okay? And any person who always think negative about themselves, they will end up hating themselves, okay? They will not like themselves. And they will have issue with jealousy, with envy, with hatred, rage, okay? All those, they come from thinking limit of the self, thinking limited to the self, okay? People will think limit about themselves for different reasons. They might be abused, they might have gone through child sexual abuse, neglect, whatever reason that they've gone through, it make them think limit about themselves. But I tell you, if you practice self-love, self-respect, self-compassion, okay, you will get out of it. It's all about loving yourself. So that's what I was practicing to master Nut. Because that is what Nut is. Nut is beyond. Okay? When the children of Nut was stuck together with Gab in sexual embrace, that story tells that whenever a person always focuses on negativity, the darkness will overcome light. Okay? Yep. So that was what I have been doing. I was practicing to fill my mind with light by practicing the thing that I tell you about. Okay? This is about turning the darkness into positivity. Listen, when you are thinking negative, when the negative thought pop in your mind, don't block them. Don't push them away. Don't push the negative thought away. Let it flow, and you have to see it turning into positive. See it turning into positive. Okay? Imagine yourself you turning that darkness into positivity. Don't push it away. Because if you try to push it away, the more you try to push them away and pretend like you don't want to think negative, it's always there. It's always there. Okay? I have tried, so I know very well. Okay? Just watch your negative thinking, watch them turning into positive. Okay? Another way to overcome the negative thought of limitation. Never expect yourself to be perfect. No one is perfect. But there is a possibility you can be perfect. Okay? If you only focus on the little thing that you create, a little light that you create, okay? You will create even more, and then you become perfect before you know it, okay? Don't expect yourself to be perfect, because when you expect yourself to be perfect, you will always be thinking like if you are not doing enough, okay? During my 6 years of practicing Kemetic spirituality, I have gone through this. From the beginning, I want to be perfect. And that thought never helped me. It was just very difficult. Okay? So I stopped thinking that I want to be perfect, but just focus on the present. What is going in my mind in the present? The peace that I have in the present. The love that I have in the present. The good things that are coming in my life in the present. Okay? That was what I was doing. So never expect yourself to be perfect. Always crave for excellence. For excellence, okay? Excellent ideas, excellent thinking. See yourself as the unlimited being, because that what you are, that is what nude is. Okay? When you see nude sketch across the wall, okay, that's what your conscious is. But your present conscious is just a reflection on what you already create, what you already placed there. Okay? So try to recreate it. Recreate your consciousness. Fill it with light. Okay? So never want to be perfect. Okay? Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is focusing at the moment. Okay? Try to feed your mind with positive vibes, love, respect, compassion, kindness. Okay? Give charity. Charity doesn't have to be money. Just think something small to be good at. Okay? With the people around you. It can be something small. Do something to someone. Okay? From your heart, from the bottom of your heart. You're not doing it to get something. Okay? Practice compassion, practice kindness, practice love. Okay? Don't fill your mind with jealousy, greediness, envy, selfishness, it's not gonna help you. Okay? Try to grow and grow in love, compassion, and kindness. Always tell yourself you are an unlimited being. Okay? There is nothing you can't do. The reason you can't do anything is because you chant. When you chant internally that you can't do it, you can't do it. Okay? So Nut, that is what Nut is. Nut is the spiritual unlimited state of mind. And that is how you master Nut. Those are the ways you master Nut. Another way you master Nut is also to practice hypostasis. Okay? Like doing what do you call it? Yoga. Okay? Practice yogas and deep breathing exercise, which is represented by God Shu. Okay? God Shu is a deep breathing exercise. That is the only way you can separate the worldly, which is the negative thought of limitation, and become Ru the king, Ru the queen. Enjoy, have peace, and be well. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb and share it with your friend. Don't forget to subscribe to the Power of Ray for more enlightenment content for your enlightenment. Peace. What's up?